Hello everybody, welcome once again. Here is the Rajesh YouTube channel. Now today I will teach you the biology. In biology, we will study about the diversity in living organisms. We have discussed about the biodiversity and its classifications. Now we will discuss in details definitions of the classifications and how and what is the basis of classification, different types of the terms and technology and scientists related to this. Why it is required, so why is it required for the classifications or classifications, and how we will discuss here, so one by one, so its characteristics and the different basis of classifications one by one. So here we will start with the classifications. Now what is classifications? The method of the organisms arranging into a groups. Method of organism arranging into a groups on the basis of theirs similarities and differences, called classifications. Okay, so here we will write here, so the methods of arranging organisms on the basis of similarity, clarity, and their differences. Called classifications. These are and their differences, similarities and their differences. On the basis of, we will classify the animals on the basis of these similarities and their differences, called classifications. Now we will study differences of classifications. Advantage of what is the advantage of classifications means which types of advantages we will find out after the classifications. Now we will write here, so what is the advantage of classifications. We will write here headings: advantage of classification. What does the advantage happening here? Advantage of classifications, we notice the existing diversity. First, suppose that there are many advantages of the classifications. Here is the first. We know that's the different types of the organisms. Give the informations of the organisms. They are existing in a variety of organisms in a different place and different parts, and it's make the study of the wide variety of the organisms in different places. Also, classifications help us to understand the mode of nutrition, pattern of the evolutions of the animals, and also it help us to form the basis and the development of the different biological branches, that is ecology, biogeography, biochemistry, and different types of the disciplinary biology we can study by means of we can study and know by means of the classifications. And as a Greek scientist Aristotle first of all give the classify the animal into on their habitats, that is those who living on the airs, living in airs, living on lands, living on wind or air, water, and airs, living on the lands, living in water, living in winds. So he has given the three habitats, and but on the basis of three habitats we cannot completely differentiate the similarity and the differences of the animals. So these classifications was not in give their broad views. That is why different classifications come in the focus. So here is the advantage of the classifications. First, it gives the informations existing of the organisms It gives information of the existing plant, and gives the information of the existing uh, diverse diversity of plant and animals. Second, suppose that we will make the study of diverse as I said, suppose that's existing organisms cost. Second, it also give the information of it also give the in give the information of the development of branches, many branches of biology, many branches like ecology, like suppose that here is like ecology, biogeography, biochemistry, and so on. So biochemistry and biochemistry and convenience, and also biochemistry and study biochemistry, etc. Third, we will say it convince, it help us in convenience of the develops, it help us to study and provide convenience, okay, provide convenience farm has bio to diverse of the other biological science like ecology we have studied here, sir. And also it provides the different place and the organisms, so that ecology and branch we have studied whole variety of the organisms and their convenience. These are the some advantages by means of which we can do the classifications one by one. And now Aristotle, who was Aristotle? Aristotle, a scientist classify organisms on the basis of habitat. It is, he divided that there are three types of the organisms that live in land, wind, and water. Wind means air habitat, land habitat, and water habitat. But it not give the complete information about it. Now we will study about the Aristotle. After Aristotle, basis of the classifications. Basis of classifications. What is basis of classifications? Basis of classifications and on the characteristics. So okay, basis of classifications is characteristics. Okay, characteristics of the animal and plants, we can take hierarchical classifications. Characters are here below. Okay, here below some characters we will study here one by one. So are here is below. First character is suppose that's first complete as characters. On the basis of characters we will say characters we will study hierarchical classifications. First we will do its complexity of the cell structures. First character is here, complexity of the cell structures. Complexity of the cell structure. complexity of the cell structure. It means that there are on the basis of the complexity of cell structures, we will divide the as we will study the organisms on the basis of their previous and modern types. Means that the presence of the nucleus and the absence of nucleus, means there is the prokaryotic and the eukaryotics. Here is the prokaryotics. First characteristics, here is the characteristic of animals. So we will take here prokaryotics. Prokaryotic animals and the eukaryotic animal. Prokaryotic means primitive types of the animals. That is nucleus are generally absent or insufficient in forms, and here is the advanced types of the nucleus is present here, and all the cell organisms are also present here. So advanced nucleus are present here. These are the complexity. On the basis of complexity of the cell structures, we have seen that the classification sometimes the body structure. Second is here on the basis of body structures. On the basis of body structures, the animal can be classified here in two types, and that is called the unicellular animals and multicellular animals. Unicellular animals, and the second is multicellular animals. Unicellular animals and multicellular animals. Unicellular animals, those animals like amoeba, paramecium, euglena. These are the unicellular animals. And multicellular animal plants, here says we can say that multicellular means that all the plant and animal except some. Okay, so multicellular animals and plants, here is the structures. Third is we will discuss about the on the basis of the nutritions, on the basis of the mode of nutrition. Suppose the mode of nutrition, which way they will mode. There is a mode of, if we are talking about the mode of nutrition, there are two modes of nutrition. Means that's nutrition by autotropics, and the second is the nutrition is a heterotrophic. Autotrophic animals, autotrophs and heterotrophs. Heterotrophic animals. Autotrophic animals that manufacture their own food materials by means of the photosynthesis is said to be the autotrophs animals. Photosynthetic animals, and those depend on the autotrophs is called heterotrophic animals. It is heterotrophic animals depend on autotrophs. Autotrophs, here is a plant, generally green plants, and here is the all animal except euglena. Euglena have some types of the chlorophylls that manufacture their own food material by means of the photosynthesis. That's why first animal is found here, that is a heterotrophs. Okay, so fourth is here, so we will study about the basis of classifications. We have seen here's mode of nutrition, the level of the organization of the body. Okay, level of the organization of body. Level of organization body, you know that the level of organizations of body organizations, we will see that the body organizations are there are different types of the body organisms. You know that body organisms on the basis of their cell biology, cell structures, and cellular and tissue organizations. So cell organization, cell on the basis of cell, on the basis of tissue. Okay, so body organisms, cellular organisms are those unicellular and multicellular organisms. For example, body organisms, tissue organisms, if the animal is made up of this tissue, and only cell is the major function, or is said to be the cellular organisms. Okay, so here is the body organizations. Now functions, on the basis of functions of organisms. It is the functions of organisms. What is the functions of organisms? Means that functions, suppose that amoeba, locomotion takes place by means of the pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means pseudopodia. It is pseudopodia. It is locomotory organs that with the help of that amoeba can move from one place to another place. As unicellular animals, so it's locomotory organs. On the basis of locomotory organ and different types of the organs, that's always allow us so that body organizations inside the body. So this is the characteristics. On the basis of characteristics, we have classified the animal these. uh, animal in this way. And now further we will discuss another types of the class mode of the mode of the classifications, and on the basis of classification and the evaluations we will discuss on another channel, another videos. Okay, thank you very much for commenting. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, so that I can make you more video, and you can take the more and more knowledge about it. Thank you. Okay.